very miserable when I'm not moving, very miserable when I'm not performing. I'm actually a total nightmare when I'm not doing anything that has to do with dance. I love it. It's my first love. I'm passionate about it. I have no stress when I'm dancing. If anyone wants to make me happy, just put me in a studio, put me on stage, and I'll be fine. Dada Masilo is a 27-year-old, dance-loving, very passionate young woman. I grew up in Soweto, as on 10 in the Middlelands. When I started adapting classical ballet and contemporary dance, it was when I won the 2008 Standard Bank Young Artist Award for Dance, and I decided to do the production Romeo and Juliet. So I knew that I didn't want to do just the classical version. I knew that I wanted to use some of the music from the ballet, from Prokofiev's music. So what I did is I decided to fuse contemporary dance and classical ballet. What I did for fun as a child is I used to play all the games that young kids used to play, like Chicago, Gusha, Ingeto, so all of that stuff, whilst also dancing.
Udada ukhule kumntwana othanda ukuthi every time makayenza into aphumelele. Ngibonge ukhona ukumbona ukuthi uzoba i-career yakhe ikuphi, because bekathanda izinto eziningi. Bekathanda ukucula, athanda ukufundisa kuma beauty contest bekangena.
I started dancing at the age of 11 in Middlelands, Soweto, with an all-girl group called the Peacemakers, and we used to do kind of like a Michael Jackson type of style dance, which was like a very static and it was lots of energy. I suppose that's when it all really started.
Udada uqale ukudansa danceswa umlalo nemogula.
Parents were not there during the day for their kids, so I started this group dance to gather the children, especially the girls, to take them away from the street and to motivate them again, because the dangers and the risk that we had within our street, it's a thing that made me to start this dance.
I can't remember the first day I danced, but I definitely remember the feeling that it gave me, because I still feel like that, and it's just, I just love it.
Thina ekhaya besibona ngazuthi idance angeke kuzobe i-career right. Uyazi ukuthi thina singabazali sithanda ukuthi sibakhethele abantwana bethu ukuthi bayenze ini, but yena ekugcineni wazikhethela.
I decided that I wanted to dance when I was 14 years old, after I had watched a performance of a professional dance company that were performing at the Dance Factory. I think it was in 1999. It was a company from Belgium called Roses. And I had never really seen that kind of dance before. So it was something very different to me, very new. And after that, I knew that I wanted to pursue a career as a professional dancer. I would describe ballet as being like one of the most difficult techniques, one of the most difficult dance techniques to learn, because you're kind of working with the body in a way that the body is not supposed to work. It's because of how it centers you and how warm you get, and it's challenging, it's difficult for the body. But I would never become a ballet dancer. But I love the aesthetic, and I love it for how it helps the body. I don't love everything about it, love some things about it.
Back in the days, ballet was Greek to us. ballet was seen as a white dance thing. And again, I don't want to put these things of apartheid that much, but I will say apartheid contributed a lot because we were so stereotyped.
Some of the traditional dance moves that I fuse in my work comes and is obviously, influenced by African dance. I did a little bit of African dance when I was growing up and when I was training. I wanted to know what was the problem, between African dance and classical ballet not coexisting. So I then gave myself the challenge of fusing them and to see how the body reacts to that kind of fusion. More by popular culture, so I'm very aware of what is going on around me, and I'm very aware that dance or movement is evolving all the time. So I can relate classical ballet or spanzula. I can relate those two to each other because of the footwork, or like maybe Spanish dance, flamenco dance, because of it's into the ground. And so for me, like all different dance styles, you can sort of put them together and go, I can see how they're speaking to each other. So I think that for me as a choreographer and dancer, it's about being open to everything and not going, I'm going to put myself into that kind of a dancer box. I don't like boxes. I prefer to work in a very, very open-minded way, because I suppose that's how you grow.
Ngathi udala kahle kahle uye bekabakhuthaza abaningi baye badropa endleleni, yena wasala waqhubeka. Nathi ekhaya besicabanga ukuthi nje into yobuntwana nje, namhlambe maka sesekakhulile seka-matured uzodecide nge-career engcono kune-dance. Gcine sesidecide ukuthi hayi ngcono sivele simnikeze i-support, because ngathi sihlulekile ukuthi simconvince ukuthi angakwazi ukwenza i-dance kuphela.
She was the best dancer. She never struggled, because I think that was within her blood. She was gifted. She had a gift of a dance.
I started choreographing my own work, I think in 2006, yes, and I was forced to do it because I was at school. And before that, I hated choreography.
I can't do this. It's impossible. So I can't actually marry her.
I always make work which is about narrative and which is about tackling issues that are niggling me, or things that I see in society that maybe I don't like, or I have questions about that particular thing that is happening at the moment. So, for instance, with Swan Lake, there's a very big homosexual issue. The prince is gay. He's gay and he's in love with another man, and then his family are trying to buy him a wife, and so that is questioning the whole idea of lobola. It's questioning the whole idea of Why do people have problems with people being homosexual? So yeah, it's not so much about giving a message all the time, but it's about tackling issues and going like, okay, why do people have a problem with this particular thing, and what's up with that particular issue? So it's more about maybe questioning myself and then like putting it out there, instead of like sweeping everything that we don't like under the carpet.
Udada esikhathini esiningi umntwana ongekho overseas, hlala overseas isikhathi esiningi. So mangabe sihlangene ngikusho ukuthi sikhuluma ngendaba zama families, ngoba esikhathini esiningi yena akazi nix ukuthi kwenza kanjani phakathi kwefamily. Umalume wakhe makashona udada beka overseas. Manje thina besimfihlela because sibona ukuthi akekho lana, and umalume wakhe bekamthanda, and manje makazozwa into eso angale uzocomfortwa ubani. Ukuthi iphupho lakhe ngedance ufikile kulo, and still khona izinto asazifuna kuzo ngoba ufuna ukuba i-choreographer khona manje.
I guess I just want to become a better dancer, a better artist, a better choreographer, a better everything. And I want to continue just learning and continue to challenge myself. I'm not saying that I wake up every morning wanting to go to work every single day. Sometimes I wake up like yesterday morning going, I can't do this, I'm sore, I'm tired, Yeah, so I do have my off days. But mostly I want to get better, and I want to just keep exploring and finding out what else is there to do and what else is there to learn.